Right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and a happy Valentine's Day to everybody as well. Today, I want to help some business owners. I often see a lot of people, they got ideas. They got good ideas for business. They're great ideas, in fact. But what the number one thing that they struggle with is actually taking action. They got all the good ideas, but they're not doing anything with them because they're waiting until they have all the ideas figured out, and they call it planning, or they call it wisdom, or they call it processing. And then 3 years down the road, and they're still doing the same thing. In fact, some of them, it could be 10 years, 15 years. I meet people like this, and this is one of the areas that most people are not honest with themselves or other people about, by the way, when it comes to business. Because they're usually embarrassed to admit, and so they always come up with justifications and reasons why it's a good thing that they're waiting to do anything. If you're somebody that has a dream to build a business, you have an idea, you have something that you're wanting to accomplish, that you're wanting to impact the world, you're wanting to sell a product or service, you can't think your way to success. You can't overthink your way to success. You can't plan your way to success, and this is actually goes against what a lot of people think is what's going to make them successful. Yes, you have to plan, but a plan is worthless without action. The best ideas are worthless without action. And here's the thing. So as humans, we can feel really good by coming up with ideas. Like we get a high. There's a chemical high that we get from coming up with ideas and overthinking. And it almost feels like we've done something. It almost feels like we've accomplished something. That we dreamed it up and now we did something, but we never actually did anything with it. We never took action. Now I'll say this, one thing that'll help you take action, start dreaming the next step that you're going to do. Start seeing yourself completing it. Because it feels like it, you'll know what it feels like to take action. So there's a positive side to this. But then there's overthinking, where you actually end up talking yourself out of doing the thing that you need to do. Where you end up coming up with all the reasons why you got to change it, adjust it, tweak it, make it better before you put something out there. And that's a recipe for failure. That's a recipe for disaster. Everybody that I coach, any business owners that I've talked to, this will not help you succeed. In fact, it only ever serves to prevent you from reaching your goals. To stop you from reaching success is thinking about all the things that you want to do, is thinking about all the stuff that you would like to accomplish. And so you have to implement and take action. Do you want to be the same place that you are today 5 years from now? Do you want to be the same place that you are today next year? If you're just planning and thinking, you will be. You will be, honestly. But if you start to take action, and here's the thing, here's the secret. The secret sauce. You want the secret formula for success and financial success is you take action on the plan, and then you plan again and take action. So you learn a little bit, you plan a little bit, then you take action. You don't, the opposite of success is you learn it all, you plan it all, and then you learn some more, and then you plan some more, and then you learn some more, and then you plan some more, so that one day maybe you can learn some more and then plan some more, and then you learn some more and then plan some more. See, there's no action behind that. A lot of people think that learning is action. It's the first step if you don't know how to do something. Sure. But you actually have to take action on what you learn, and you do not have to learn it all before you can take action. A lot of people believe that they have to learn it all, fill out a form on a test to prove that they've learned it all, before that they're qualified enough to take action. And that's not the way that real life works. That's not the way that reality works. Reality works that you learn a little bit of what your next step is. You take action while you're in the process of learning, while you're in the middle of the learning. You don't wait till you're done learning. See, if you're waiting till you're done learning, it's addicted to learning. My friend Rick Pino calls it this. Addicted to learning and allergic to execution, allergic to action. Too many people are this because it's addictive to learn. It is. I love to learn. I've been addicted to learning my whole life. as somebody that really, I struggled with this for years. I would learn so much and then I would never do anything with it. I knew a whole bunch up here, made me feel real smart, made me feel like I was accomplishing something, but nothing was actually happening because it was all just up here and it was never put out there. And so, my friends, you have to take action, imperfect action, not wait until you know all the stuff, not wait until you figured it all out, not wait until it feels right. See, there's another one, right? As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you can't let your feelings stop you from action. And I think this is one of the biggest little areas that sometimes we need to work through. Now, listen, I get it. Some feelings are hard to break up with. Some feelings are difficult. You may need to work with a professional counselor or therapist to work through some of those feelings. I had to do that myself. Not everybody does, but I had to do that. I was like, why can't I not break past these feelings to actually take action? And it turned out it was related to childhood trauma and deep-seated stuff. But you can't let your feelings be the reason why you're not taking action. Everything is figureoutable. There's a book written by that. I think Mary Forleo wrote the book. Everything is figureoutable. You can figure out how to take action. You can figure out how to no longer let your feelings stop you from taking action. If you want to continue to let your feelings do that, you'll be right back where you are today. You'll be in the same place next year. You will. It's that's how reality works. But if you can take action, you'll be a little bit further ahead than you are today, a little bit further ahead tomorrow, a little bit further ahead the next day. Don't let your feelings, don't let your addiction to learning, your need to know everything. Business success is not about who's the smartest person wins, by the way. Entrepreneurship success is actually the opposite of that. It's about humility, saying, listen, I don't know everything. How can I find the people that know more than I do? Learn the little bit that I need to from them, or have them do the work for me. That's a whole other level, is where you delegate too. That's the next step right there. Is you ultimately got to get to where you delegate everything, except for the one thing that only you can do better than anybody else. You know, you might not be the best person at building websites, but you might have to build a Squarespace site to start. But go find somebody else to do that later. You don't need to do everything. Action is also finding other people to take action, learning to delegate. So ultimately, stop overthinking, stop the overplanning, start to do the work, start to do the first step, and then watch things start to fall into place for you. We'll talk soon, everybody. Have a good one.